Alright, what's going on everybody? Clown here. Wanted to bring a little video because I haven't seen much on it and I've got questions on it a few times as of how do I have so many gourmet vouchers and regular vouchers. Regular vouchers are pretty easy. Most people know about greeting the Gluttons. It's a easy low rank quest. Get you a lot of vouchers. I'll show you that here pretty soon, but what I mainly wanted to discuss was gourmet vouchers. Now, there are a few different ways to get gourmet vouchers. Some I've seen people use. A lot of people don't know about a few of them though, so figured I would discuss it real quick. One of them is very apparent, as you can see, using Steamworks. Steamworks gives you a lot of stuff. Yes, I know it's tedious and boring. You just gotta sit there and hold R2. But they basically give you a whole bunch of stuff for nothing. One of those being gourmet vouchers. As you can see, I just got 4 on this one. Didn't want to put you through the whole process, but this is the end of one round. 4 gourmet vouchers there. And most of the time you're gonna get at the very least 1, but you're usually going to get 2, 3, 4, sometimes more, depending on what it lands on. So take the time, don't slack on it, use the Steamworks, gives you tons of stuff. As you can see, all the armor spheres, which you use a lot of them now, especially in Master Rank Iceborne. It's just a good habit to get used to. When you see it's ready, use it. You don't always have to use your fuel items, but you're not really using them for anything else, so take some time, sit there, and just do it. It's boring, I know. But either way, that is one way to get gourmet vouchers. Now, the other 2 ways, a lot of people have said, oh, I didn't know that before. So I will show you those ways, and I will show you the rounds that I do when I'm farming for vouchers and gourmet vouchers at the same time. So the first one, and this also goes for Zenny farming, you can get a good amount of Zenny out of it, plus you also get gourmet vouchers, which a lot of people don't realize, but you can, and that is the Argosy. Make sure you have your Argosy at all times set up for trade-in items. For some reason, gourmet vouchers are considered a trade-in item, even though you don't trade them in when you do, but you do get them as trade-in items. So if you set this 1, every time you get it, you're going to get items that you can trade in for Zenny, and you get a good amount for them. If I stay on it for, you know, a day or 2 just with regular hunts, not even farming, you'll get a couple 100,000 Zenny very, very easily. And most of the time you'll get 1, sometimes 2 gourmet vouchers in there. I've had up to 4. I had 1, 2, and 1 in the rows. So it's a good way to get extras and a good way to get Zenny. The other one, and the one most people don't realize you can actually do, is your pig. Every time you go on a quest, when you come back, your pig, Mr. Poogie, which is Mr. Pickle for me, if you pet him, if you don't know how to pet him, just wait for the exclamation mark, hit circle. That's for PlayStation. Once you pet him, he gets the little hearts on him, then you can pick him up and take your Poogie. You can actually take him to a couple different spots. If you just want more trade-in items, you take him in front of provisions here. But if you're looking for gourmet vouchers, which is what I'm usually going for, bring him right over here. You will feel your controller start to vibrate. Put him down. Just let him sit there for a second. Once he's done rooting around at everybody's stuff and stealing things for you, he'll give you the old snotty nose up. And there we go. And there you go. Gourmet Voucher. Bringing your Poogie inside here, you'll either get Gourmet Voucher, rations, well done steak. That's usually the 3 in here. If you want like honey, stuff like that, you go out to provisions. But either way, this is about the vouchers. Gourmet Vouchers you can get from right here. And a lot of times he will give you Gourmet Vouchers. It's usually one of the 3. That seems to be all I get. And then you'll get either silver or steel eggs. There's a silver egg, which is another trade-in item. More Zenny. So, as far as regular vouchers, which are basically as good as a Gourmet Voucher, if you don't know the difference between the 2 of them. Regular voucher, make sure you get activation on whatever perks you're trying to get, or your food skills. Gourmet Voucher, make sure all your food is fresh, so you get the skills, plus you get the health bonus every time. So that's really it's basically the only difference between the 2 of them, is whether you want the full health each time or not. If you don't mind, regular vouchers, they are just fine. It'll still activate your food skills. You just may have to use a max potion. Other than that, same thing. Now, as far as what I do, I keep the Argosy on every 4 quests, I believe, that you depart on and come back from. The Argosy will return, so you can keep buying, selling the items, trying to get Gourmet Vouchers out of it. You can also wear different things here. My setup for farming, I use Kieran, 3 pieces of Kieran. You can also use Black Belt if you want to, but that's only if you're going to be trapping monsters. This quest, it's not difficult to trap monsters, but you're using resources when you're farming. You really don't want to use resources, so if you don't mind using a trap each time, using Black Belt helps out because it gives you more items for trapping a monster. But 3 pieces of Kieran gives great luck, which gives more. So we're going to use this one. If you don't have access to it, just don't have it yet. I believe there are other things that do give great luck, but you don't really need it. It goes by so fast that you can do it pretty quick. But yeah, great luck, high chance of increased quest rewards, and that's all you're worried about. So we're gonna throw that on. Don't eat. You don't need to eat. These monsters don't hit that hard, basically at all. So don't even eat. It is in low high rank, so make sure you're on low high rank if you are in master rank. In the events, reading the Gluttons, if you have extra vouchers, because vouchers do give you more items and you want to go that route, you can never use them like I do. You can use the voucher till you run out, and then just build them back up. Really doesn't matter. Like I said, you don't need any of this stuff. You can use any set. It's extremely easy. So we'll hop in there. I will show you the quest, which way I do it. You don't have to do it this way. It's just how I do it when I'm doing it. Then I go in here. Make sure I have rock steady. That way they can't stagger you. And I go straight for Palumu, because Palumu has the most health. There's 2. Poogie has the second highest health, and Jagras has basically no health. Now you can just lure them all down into the middle, whack away at Palumu, and usually the other 2 will die of splash damage. But if you are going to go the trap route, if you don't have Kieran and you do have Black Belt and you want to get extra out of it, and you want to trap Palumu. He's the easiest one. Also, if you trap, it's a little bit faster because you have a 20-second timer versus a 40-second timer, but unless you're racing through it, it's not a huge difference. But I mean, that's the whole quest. You can carve them all if you want. That's extra materials that you can also trade in. But usually, I'm guessing anywhere between 3 and 7 vouchers. Like it can fluctuate pretty high. But that's what I mean. Even without having it on, I've gotten 6. Without having Kieran, without having anything, just straight killing the monsters. But with Kieran on, seem to get a decent amount more consistently. So this was actually a low one. Looks like we got 4. There's 4 there. That's really it. But once I get back, it says the Argosy is in port again. Even though I already bought from it. But either way, usually when I get back, if Poogie's already happy, he's got hearts around him, then I will just immediately pick him up, take him inside, and grab more stuff. Now I'll usually just drop him, run straight up, get the quest going.
Let's go.
Then it's usually done by the time I'm back. This time I got a well done steak and a silver egg. Yep, that's about it. I said every time the Argosy comes back in port, which would be after 3 more times, you come over, you buy your trading items, and you're golden.
Hey.
I just sold not too long ago, so probably not going to get much out of this, but this was 2 trips to the Argosy, so 100,000. Not bad. You can just keep doing that over and over and over again. The trading items usually get about, between the trading items and the pig, usually at about 50k. Yeah, because that was from 2 trips, so you can build it up pretty quick if you stay on top of it. Other than that, that's about all there is to it. Those are the best ways that I know. If you have any other ways that you know that are better or that I haven't mentioned, please put them in the comments. I would love to know more ways, if not easier ways, mostly to get gourmet vouchers, because I do like having that health bonus sometimes. Either way, thank you for watching. Hopefully that helped. If you haven't already, think about subscribing, and a like goes a long way. Appreciate your time. Have a great day.